Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? Note: my stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father died before she was born. Madeline is currently 15 and she's rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad. I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that. But I understand that she didn't mean it, and that should probably change. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." That happened about 2 days ago. So our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry. I need food." I decide to be extremely cheeky and say, "Hi, hungry, I'm not your dad." My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was just quiet with embarrassment. And my wife was berating me not to stoop down to her level. I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke. And my son agrees. So am I this whole edit? I did adopt her, so legally I am her parent. Response 1. You're asshole. Some jokes step unforeseeable, lurking weak spots in a relationship and should not be made, ever. The fear that many step-parents and step-children have of being less is one of them. Your stepdaughter also shouldn't have pulled that weapon in your argument. But it is more forgivable in a teen who is still learning emotional intelligence than an adult. You could have used this argument as a teaching moment not to go nuclear in a fight if you value a relationship. Instead, you reinforce the behavior by doing it yourself for a cheap point. Not cool. P.S. You're also the asshole for using what you're seemingly bio. Son thinks as rationalization for disregarding what your stepkid feels about a stepkid joke. Response 2. I'm gonna go against the grain and say not the asshole. Because this joke lets her know that her comment stuck with you, and that you won't just forget about it and move on. My stepdad did something similar when I said the same thing to him. I asked him for help with something a day after the fight, and he said, "Sounds like a job for your dad," and walked away. It helped me realize that what I had said really hurt him. Response 3. You're asshole. That was petty and mean. Ignorant jokes like that cut kids to the bone, and they never forget. You're a grown man, and her comment hurt you, so why would you act like this is a stupid dad joke? Parents are supposed to be the grounded, stable home, especially when their kids are bouncing off the guardrails trying to find their way as young adults. Congrats on creating a bigger wedge that she'll never forget. Mini update. I'll probably give a full update later, but here is what happened so far. I go to my daughter's room after dinner and begin talking with her. "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words I said. And I am really your dad. I changed your diapers, I met your boyfriend, and I plan on helping you through college. And plus I'm legally your dad, so we're stuck together. But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter even if you don't think I'm your dad." Then I hugged her. She did start to cry. I assume that's good.